everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today I want to bring you one last deck profile before the new list will come, and this is something I play for the last 2 to 3 weeks, and it's Mimighoul. I purchased this deck a little bit for as a joke because I found it pretty cheap, and to be honest I think this deck is really cool and has a lot of potential. So without further ado, let's start with the deck list. First of all, our Mimighoul package, so free dragon, free archfiend, one master and one Cerberus. You don't need more than one Cerberus, so you don't need more than one master. This is all the Mimighoul that you need. There's a good argument of cutting master. I think it's still worth because there are some times where you actually want to have a master on the your deck to just bring out from with the Mimighoul room, but if you wanna cut master, you can cut master. You will never ever cut Archfiend, and you will never cut Dragon because this is your one card starter, one card combo, and this is just too good, just too good. And Cerberus is pretty good to be honest. I found myself that banishing free card from the top of my opponent deck, it's really good, especially when you banish some of their one-off or some card that they actually need. So this card is pretty good. Then let's continue with the Mimighoul package, and we have with free dungeon, best card in the deck. You can just add, give you so much recursion, it's a floodgate, it pumps your Mimighoul, best card in the deck. 2 maker, good starter. Unfortunately you don't want to run 2 because more than 2 because it's really difficult to resolve the third one. I found myself, more often than not, you can just search it with the dragon and you can just start. And I found myself not searching for a room maker that much as I searching for room, because sometimes you just want to have that interruption during your opponent turn, especially when you pair it with other stuff that you have in this deck. And lastly, free Mimighoul room, because this card is too good. This card plus dungeon is one of the best combination that you can do. You just set something on your opponent board, you stop him from your normal summoning, they can't attack the turn. Moreover, this card keeps you safe from evenly match for a lot of time. When my opponent tries to go to the battle phase, during the battle phase I activate Mimighoul room, place a Mimighoul on their field, and they can't activate evenly match anymore. So yeah, this is probably the best strategy that you can go. I might decide to cut one room because for something that you will see later, but for now I think free room is still the correct ratio to run. Now, the other stuff. One of the reasons this deck is actually broken is just thanks to this little package here. So yeah, we're going to play Fiendsmith. 2 engraver because I don't have the third one, but to be honest I don't know if I will run the third one. No, yeah, probably I would run the third one, but since I don't have it, let's just play 2 engraver, 1 tractor and 1 lure because you need to search something, and lure is still a good card. Then some non-engine. Let's go with triple tactic talents and triple tactic trust. Since most of the time you're flipping your monster on your opponent side of the field, they activate the effect during they activate the effect. They are considered as an opponent monster. So both tactic and trust are live that turn. Especially tactics, you can just look at their hand, remove another interruption, and keep going on from that point. Best great interaction, and this card is still good. You can just search whatever you want. Maybe you wanna search tactics, you wanna search a maker, you wanna search whatever you want. This card is still good. 1 for 1. I don't see why. I don't understand why most Mimighoul players are not playing 1 for 1. This card is too good. They stop your monster. You can just keep going on and keep extending, putting a second body on the field and going into your Fiendsmith lines. So there's no reason for not running 1 for 1. It's just another consistency card that and it's an extender. It helps you go through a lot of stuff, so just run 1 for 1. There's no reason why not to do it. And lastly, one terraforming, because yeah, it's you are running free field spell, you wanna see your field spell, so yeah, run terraforming. One Azurun because we are on Silhouette and this card is pretty good. I don't know if this is better than Silhouette Trick. I still think this is a little bit better because you can just activate it whenever you want, but you can run Silhouette Trick if you prefer it. Non-engine, so entraps, we are on free Nibiru, free draws, free imperma, and now something that most players won't understand, but 2 Ash Blossom, 2 Ogre, 1 Magnahut and 1 Druissurm. So let's decide a little bit for the radio. This is probably your best entrap. You want to see Nibiru as much as possible, so I just prefer running free. The second entrap that I prefer seeing against the vast majority of deck is Draw, because Draw plus Nibiru can just deal with so many decks by themselves, and it's just I think it's the perfect combination right now. So I decided to max out on Draw. Imperm, because it's imperm, you can run it, you can activate it multiple times during your turn, so even opening 2 imperm is not that bad, because you can just go activate it right now, right away. Magnahut, because your dragon is a Mimighoul dragon is a dragon, so you can just get rid of one of their interruption during your end phase. During the end phase, add dragon back to your deck and start your combos. Do so because you want a second target for Magnahut, and I think this is the correct ratio because I want a 15 entrap on 41 card deck. On a 41 card deck, and I think that the Resurm is still a good card. And this last 2. I'm not evaluating Ash Blossom that much in this current format because a lot of decks are able to just keep overextending through Ash Blossom. So I decided, okay, I want to have a fixed amount of entrap in my deck. Should be 15 entrap on a 41 card deck. So I want to run Ash, but I don't want to see multiple copies of Ash. And another card that I think is really good right now is Ogre. So I decided, okay, let's get some entrap variety. I want to run 2 copies of Ash Blossom and 2 copies of Ghost Ogre. And to be honest, this ratio felt right. I never opened the 2 copies. Every time I saw Ogre or Ash, every was impactful, so I think this is the correct ratio for now for this particular deck. And since we are not able to run Shifter because it conflicts with the Fiendsmith stuff, Ogre is still a good card. You can run whatever you want. If you want to run Veiler, you can run Veiler. I don't like Veiler. I think it's my least favorite entrap. I prefer Mourner over Veiler, but okay, it's just my thing. And lastly, the card that brings the deck together from Mimighoul to Fiendsmith back to Mimighoul is Angel of Blue Tears. Yeah, we are going to do some Beatrice shenanigan. This card is what it was missing. It took me, I don't know why, it took me 2 weeks to understand that this card was the thing that I was looking for making the deck actually make sense. I will show you later. Extra deck, Fiendsmith package, Moon, Requiem, Sequence, Lacrima, Desire, e Necrokeep. I don't think I have to explain why we are going to use this, especially this one. This deck is really important to have an Omni Negate sometimes, and this card keeps coming up a lot. I don't think I have to explain you what the Fiendsmith package is, but it's fine. Exit, we are going with 1 copy on number 13. So this card helps you trigger your Mimighoul going first. You can just, with 2 Mimighoul on the field and 1 on your opponent, you can just overlay for this, activate, turn the opponent monster face up, and keep going on, keep going from that. 1 Beatrice, because it's Beatrice, because we are running Angel of Blue Tears and you need Beatrice. 1 the Eye King, Wave Eye King Caesar, because this card needs to be banned as long as Beatrice. 1 M7, because this card, it's mandatory to turn any 2 monsters on the field into full Mimighoul Fiendsmith combo. I will show you later. And 1 Lilisk Ensemble Nightingale. This card is just against Tempai. There was not Tempai in the last 2 tournaments that I ran, but I still think this card is worth running it. You can run any something else if you want. I think this card is still worth running it. Lastly, we are on Apollousa, SP, Access Code, and Silhouette Rabbit. This is what all the link that you need. You don't need any more link. Maybe if you want, you can run Nightmare Unicorn, but I think this is the correct ratio that you want to run. So to show you some combo, I can just show you some my extra deck, but the extra deck is still a little bit of a work in progress. I don't know if this is what I like. So 1 Dimension Barrier, 2 Tunan, 3 Solemn Judgment, 1 DD Ground, 1 Anti-Spell, the third Ash, 2 Cyclone, 2 Evenly Match, 1 Duster, and 1 Kurikara. I'm trying Kurikara, I don't know if I like it, let's see. I think this card is it's a good card, I think I like it, but I will try more. Definitely the side deck is still a little bit a work in progress. So, to show you the main combo and why finally I understand why this card is so good, let me show you what just 1 Mimighoul Dragon can actually do it. So, Mimighoul Dragon, you add Maker. You select 1 and 2. So let's think that we are going to have the worst, the best outcome, and the best outcome in this case would be Archfiend here and Cerberus in my hand. So you special summon this and you special summon Cerberus. Overlay for number 13. Effect. You flip, you draw a card, it's nothing, and come here. Your opponent already lost a card. Now, let's go into our Fiendsmith line, Moon, into Requiem, into Fiendsmith, Requiem effect to equip, Fuse for Princess, effect of Fiendsmith, put back Requiem to put on the field, overlay for M7, effect of M7, the attach, add back Engraver, effect of Engraver, discard, add Tract, activate Tract, add Lure, discard Lure, effect of Lure, comes back, link for sequence effect. You shuffle 1 and 2, to bring back to special summon Lacrima effect, Engraver, overlay for Beatrice, effect of Beatrice, detach Engraver, do not detach Lacrima, send Angel of Blue Tears, link for Silhouette Rabbit. Effect c'è link 1 Silhouette Rabbit, c'è link 2 Lacrima, bring back sequence to inflict 1200 to your opponent, and you set as a rune. Angel of Blue Tears, you banish to set your Mimighoul room. Okay, now as you can see, you went from Mimighoul to Fiendsmith to back to Mimighoul, and you still have one good interaction that is Azuron with one spell trap pop. You have Mimighoul room that can just set a card on your opponent's field, and with thanks to Maker you have the option to just pop your opponent's field, because let's say that your opponent want to special summon a lot, you can just activate the room, special summon Dragon on your opponent's side of the field, face down, and when the opponent will special summon something, you can just Maker to flip Dragon, and Dragon will trigger to just pop everything on every monster on their field. You still have the negate with Azeron, and on your turn you can just banish room, bring back Dragon, and normal summon Dragon to start back and add your starters. So as you can see now with Angel of Blue Tears, this deck feels like it's complete. It can loop itself with your resource, with your recursion, can actually go add a lot of play. A graveyard on the graveyard will give you so much recursion, so much link plays, that I still think it's so good to have it. And by just having this combo, you're actually Tenpai safe, because unless they open how's it called? They open Dark Hole, you can just okay, let's say that they open Duster Regeki. Okay, Duster first, you activate room and you put Dragon on their field. So this card, goodbye. Regeki, this card dies. Okay, now they start doing their combo. I don't know, normal Pydra, the effect add the field spell add the add the Fadra. When they go to battle, they activate, they go to do all this stuff. When they are about to special summon something, you can just make it to flip Dragon, and Dragon will pop all their field, and they can do anything because this is their monster and they don't have a way to deal with their own effect. So this card goes you just pop their complete field. During your turn you can just bounce back and start your Mimighoul plays again. So I hope you enjoy this deck profile. I want to bring more deck profile with the new ban list, but I wanted to share this deck because I think this is one of my favorite deck of the format, and this is by far the reason why I'm actually enjoying this format right now, despite the fact that it's extremely toxic. So I hope you like it. Please like and subscribe this video, and see you next time. Bye!